it's Tori here with your political update from Atlanta Decoded. Experience can serve you well in Atlanta politics. In fact, 7 of Atlanta's 16 current city council members have been on council for over 15 years. However, 2 longtime council members are at risk of losing their seats in this year's runoff election. Cleta Winslow and Joyce Sheperd will both be squaring off against challengers on November 30th. They're hoping the districts that they've represented for decades will have their backs, while their challengers believe it's time for new and more progressive leadership. Cleta Winslow has represented the 4th District since 1994. The majority African-American district stretches from downtown to Oakland City and includes the West End, Mechanicsville, and much of the AUC. The councilwoman's loyal voter base has kept her in office for 7 terms now, and as she seeks her 8th, she hopes voters remember that she has fought for this area since the 90s, when the district was home to some of the worst crime and poverty rates in the city. However, District 4 is changing, and while it is still majority black, the area is becoming more racially diverse with new developments like the Beltline and the Lee and White complex attracting new residents. So, can Councilwoman Winslow hang on to her seat? Her opponent, Jason Dozier, thinks otherwise. The neighborhood advocate and Army veteran ran against Winslow for the first time in 2017, and after pushing her to a runoff for the first time in her career, Councilwoman Winslow beat him by less than 300 votes. Jason has once again pushed Winslow to a runoff this year, but this time he hopes to come out on top. District 12 Councilwoman Joyce Sheperd also finds herself in a runoff for the first time since 2005. The council rep has represented the Southside District for 17 years, but she's been in headlines this year for introducing legislation to lease 85 acres of the South River Forest to the Atlanta Police Foundation. This was so the foundation can build a $90 million state-of-the-art police and fire training facility. Hundreds of residents and climate activists called in the city council this summer to oppose this legislation, but it still passed by a 10-4 vote. It seems as though some of that backlash was reflected at the polls this year, as Sheperd usually wins District 12 with ease. But that wasn't the case this year. Her opponent, Antonio Lewis, is a community organizer, labor activist, and Little League coach born and raised in District 12. He only trailed Councilwoman Sheperd by 47 votes in the general, so it looks like this race will be coming down to the wire. Let us know in the comments who you're supporting.